What's going on? So what is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Um, yeah. What am I? I've talked about this a lot, but I've been thinking about. I talked about. I'm all over the place already. Second cup of coffee. Can't wait. Getting ready for that. Um, Second cup. Ready to go. Life is short. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. Who do you want in your life? What do you want to do in your life? Those are questions I ask myself all the time. And the older I get, the more time I spend on this planet, on this rock that's flying through the, spinning around a dead star that's blazing and burning up. I don't want to, I personally don't want to do stuff. I mean, look, nobody wants to do stuff they don't want to do. Life isn't fair, etc. It's not new. But I want to do stuff, and I want to spend my time with people that something resonates in my heart from my inside. Like I'm excited about, that I want to be around, the people I want to be around on projects I want to be doing. And does that mean I get to do things I don't want to do to be able to clothe myself and keep shelter over my head? But that's a fine line, because when I begin to get diminishing results from the stuff that I don't want to do, when I'm resentful and angry and all these things that I've been in my past, and taking from other people, if I'm taking from other people to keep my dream alive or something of that nature, then maybe it's time for me to change. But if if to keep my passion and my dream alive relies upon me and my reliance upon the universe or a higher power or faith or myself, that's scary. It's a scary place to be. And yes, I'm an artist, and that's kind of what I do. I go from job to job in order to do the stuff I want to do. And it's a challenge for me. I just got off the phone with a friend, like, take this other job that you don't necessarily want. Maybe something will happen, because it's temporary. It's not a lifetime career. And I probably will. If that job becomes available, I will do it for a few months and something will happen. I do that a lot. But I'm always, now in my life, I am pursuing what is pulling me or calling me to do. That's how I have to live. I don't know how you live. I don't, hopefully, and I was talking to another friend of mine yesterday, like, there's certain people just, they love tools and they love fixing stuff, and then they own a garage and they're just like amazing at that stuff, and they're super happy. That's awesome. That's not my story. I'm not a mechanic. I love elements of teaching, and I work with guys in a venue that I pass on information, and I love that. I love we as humans have evolved to a space that we have free time. We're no longer, at least in this Western culture that I live, I'm lucky enough that I don't have to scavenge for food or shelter. So how can I be of service to myself and my fellow man? Or how can I be of service to my fellow man and myself? Because if I'm not healthy, I can't help anybody. So I have to make sure that I'm healthy, and then I can begin to help other people get what they want. And that's the recipe for my happiness today. Not taking too much for myself, but taking enough to keep me fed and clothed and happy and, sustained. And then how can I help someone else achieve what they want to achieve? And that seems to be the recipe for success for me. And do I desire more than I have? Of course I do. I'm human and I'm crazy. But that's what we have. We have the luxury in our society, and when I say our, it's like the Western culture. We have free time. And some people don't. And that is the tragedy in any society. Life isn't fair all the way around, you know. So depending on where you're growing up or where you're born, you may have to scavenge and, you know, make things meet. And that, you know, I don't know. That's unfortunate that everybody is not created, you know, economically and socioeconomically equal. But how do you want to be of service? How can, you know, how can I help? I don't know, I feel like I'm babbling, but somewhere in there is a through line of service and happiness. Wow, I've been babbling for 5 minutes. All right, instead of deleting this, I'm just going to post it.